Hey, welcome back or welcome for the first time. I'm Dr. Amanda Barrientos, the founder of NFA Coaching, and I'm so glad you're here because today I want to talk about one of my favorite topics of all time, and that is money. For those of you who know me or have been following me for a while, I teach from 3 max potential pillars. The first one is personal power, the second is win-win relationships, and the third is money mastery. And I was looking at my recent videos and thinking, I haven't posted for a while about money mastery. And people love this topic, people are scared of this topic, and people always talk about wanting more money. It's pretty rare that I meet someone that's like, I've got enough, or doesn't say, I could do a lot better at earning, saving, investing, and managing my money. So today I want to talk to you about your money belief system and how you can grow your net worth if that's something that you're interested in. I know I have been, and it's why it's been one of my highest values in my recent endeavors is to raise my net worth through increasing my self-worth and through understanding my relationship in my mind and my behaviors around money. So this topic comes up with everyone I work with. And first, I want you to think about the statement, wealthy people are blank. Wealthy people are awesome, wealthy people are greedy, wealthy people are bad, wealthy people are the evil rulers of the universe, wealthy people are the philanthropists of society. I don't know what your belief system is around wealthy people, but whatever you believe they are, that is you projecting your belief system onto wealthy people, and it's either blocking you from wealth or supporting you in growing your net worth. So subconsciously, if you have a negative charge on wealthy people and money, and you think that rich people are bad, then you're never going to be able to become truly, deeply wealthy because you can't become what you hate. So I used to have a massive money block on money, on wealth and wealth building and wealthy people. And I used to think they were greedy and controlling and just kind of bad. I would simultaneously be jealous of wealthy people, but then on the other end, I would think that they were jerks. And I was operating all these stories about money and wealthy people, and it caused me to be blocked in making and earning and saving more money. And so I want you today to think about what your belief system is around wealthy people and building your net worth. This is such an important topic because money makes the world go round. And if you want to build your business and have a massive impact, you have to become a money master. Here's why. The more money you make, the larger the impact you can make. If you're someone who's poor and feeling impoverished and doesn't have a lot of, let's say, capital in the bank or flow of money into your life, it's something you think about all the time. And I know this because I used to be on food stamps and I used to think about money every single day, probably 100 times a day. Every decision I made, in the back of my mind was, do I have enough money for that? What if something bad happens? What am I going to do then? What if I can't pay my bills? What if I don't have a place to live? What if something bad happens to my kids and I can't pay for us to go to the doctor? I got in a bike accident once and I woke up in the ambulance and they hadn't started the engine. I sat up and I said, am I going to die? And they said, I don't know. And they started testing my vision and doing all these things. And I answered what the date was. And I said, let me out of the ambulance. And they let me out of the ambulance because I had no insurance. And I thought, I can't pay for this ambulance ride. So I ended up waiting outside in the cold to take a taxi to the hospital where they told me I had a severe concussion. I had been knocked unconscious for several minutes and a 3rd degree shoulder separation. And I didn't ride the ambulance to the hospital. Maybe I didn't need to, but it sure would have been nice if I had had enough money to have insurance to be covered. These are the decisions that poor people feel like they have to make all the time. Should I eat beans and rice or feed or buy clothes for my kids? Should I get in the ambulance when I've been knocked unconscious for several minutes, or should I stand in the cold and wait for at the time it was a taxi, the Uber didn't exist. So I was constantly in that place. And once I started to dissect my money beliefs, I started to understand that I had a lot of negative beliefs about wealthy people, and that was causing me to not be able to increase my self-worth and my net worth. So, one thing I want you to try today is just do some journaling around wealthy people are. Start thinking about what your belief system is. Are you like, wealthy people are awesome? They are some of the best people in the universe. I know 10 wealthy people who have helped all kinds of organizations and given scholarships and on and on and on. Or do you have the belief system that wealthy people are somehow bad or wrong or taking or greedy? Whatever your beliefs are in those areas are going to shape your reality in terms of your flow of money into your life. So start there. Of course, you can download my Thrive Roadmap. It is wherever you're listening, either on podcast or IGTV, YouTube. There's links everywhere for the Thrive Roadmap. You can also go to my website, nfacoaching.com, and there's a link there. It gives you 6 steps of how I went from food stamps to 6 figures in 3 years. It's a free download and simple, easy steps to follow. They're straightforward, simple steps to follow, but the process isn't easy because you've got to overcome yourself to become the most awesome version of yourself. And money is tied to your personal power. Money is tied to your win-win relationships. So that guide will give you exercises and resources in all the areas. All right, that's all I've got for you today. I can't wait to be back next week to give you more tips. Remember to get inspired to do whatever it takes to transform into the most empowered version of yourself so you can lead a rich, thriving, kick-ass life and business. And be sure, please help me help more people. If you're liking these podcasts and or videos wherever you're watching, please review, comment, share, like, subscribe. I want to reach 5 million people over my life course. I want to help the world thrive. I want to help people max their potential to feel awesome. I want to help businesses increase their income and impact. So share what you're getting here if you feel like it's connecting with you and helping you out. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week.